These are folks who are hardworking farmers every day, and they care enough to show up here because they know it matters that their voice be heard on Capitol Hill. And it'd be hard to think of an organization that has a better reputation than Farm Bureau does for being active, engaged, and caring over a long period of time. So glad you're here. Thank you for being part of Farm Bureau. It's making a big difference. And thanks also, I'm going to talk a little bit about the state, but thanks also for your role in the Tennessee economy. When we talk about what's happening in Tennessee today, I never minimize or underestimate how important agriculture is to the success of the whole pie, if you will.
Well, this has been a great format that we've had this year. You know, in previous years, we've had every county come by individually and try and squeeze into the office and have a meeting. And by doing it here in the historic War Memorial Auditorium, we have everybody in here. I've been able to move from one county to another, visit with people, listen to their concerns, answer questions, get a picture made, and have something good to eat too. So it's been a very successful format, very successful morning.
If it were me waving my magic wand.
And obviously they've been sharing issues, I guess, right? And you were sharing back and forth with them, and that's what it's kind of about, right?
It's exactly what it is. You know, people have their concerns about the legislative process, and sometimes what we read in the newspaper is not necessarily what's going on behind the scenes. So I think one of the things that's exciting to the members is they sort of get to hear the take of a legislator and what they think is really going on or what really might be taking place behind the scenes. And I think the Farm Bureau members enjoy hearing that kind of stuff. They want to know that the true story maybe that's going on behind the scenes is not being reported in the media.
Well, we just feel like it's important, to be here and to have a relationship with our folks here in Nashville, and not only today but throughout the year. But this gives us a little one-on-one time and to be able to talk to them and tell them the concerns from back home and just be able to connect with them one-on-one today.
I just love what Farm Bureau does for our state, protecting our farmers and providing insurance packages for people. I mean, you guys are a great organization. You serve the people of this state, and I'm from small town America, and I get along with the folks at Farm Bureau really well. We just connect.
We still have farms there. We are losing them very quickly to development, but Farm Bureau and what we're doing, I like to eat like everyone else likes to eat. So we have to understand that everything cannot be just strictly residential and no farms.
You know what, Farm Bureau people are the most down-to-earth groups I think that we have on Capitol Hill. I always look forward to it, and I usually spend the morning meeting with all of my groups. Thank you for the opportunity to come over here and meet with everybody at one time today, and just thank you for the Farm Bureau. Thank you for what you stand for. We always go through the issues, and then I share with them some too. I'm ready for Washington to take their hands off of all the EPA rules that are affecting our farms in Tennessee. I'm looking forward to Washington doing away with the EPA and letting us handle that in the state of Tennessee.
And this take a break with the Bureau, what does that mean to you?
Everything. I mean, this is how we communicate. I love it when constituents and my buddies and gals from Farm Bureau come to the state with their concerns and how we're doing things policy-wise. I'm a farm girl. Love my farmers. I was a big piece in getting rid of the death tax and the gift tax. That was very important to my farmers. And things that concern our farmers, just let them be good stewards. They are. Let them be good stewards of the land. They do good work, and we need to do all we can to support them. And I just love it when they all come down here.
It's very important because actually today they came and they gave me this card which actually displays everything that they're for. And it lays out their agenda and stuff that they want to see me support, and just having a general conversation with them about other issues that are concerning them, and it's important to hear their feedback.
Identifying the Department of Agriculture.
And it gives me an opportunity to hear their concerns, what's the issues that are concerning them the most. Of course, broadband is a big issue for a lot of the families that live out in the rural parts of the counties, and the students being able to access their computer and so forth for different studies. So the good thing about Farm Bureau, their presence here on Capitol Hill, they come see us in the office when there's different legislation. They'll talk to us about it. They'll dissect it down to where I can understand it. and in general, they just keep us informed on what's coming down the pike.
Yeah, I think it's important to show our representatives that our communities are engaged in what's going on up here, and it just helps to have some representation from their home communities here to tell them what's on our mind. Everything that they do here eventually trickles down to our businesses and communities, and we need to keep an eye on what's going on because it affects every one of us from the top down.
I mean, it's our opportunity to come here as a group and have our one-on-ones with our representatives and our lawmakers, and it gives us the privilege to be able to voice what's important to rural America and the farming community, and that's very important for us.